Well, good morning, inmates, comrades and survivors. Today I'm going for a little bit of a solo camping trip into the wild, off-road, on this big machine. I'm going to be pitching my tent, my new tent that I haven't opened in over a year. To my fucking thing up. There we go. Oh. Whew. So I'm going to pitch the tent for the first time. It's a teepee tent, because I had a little one and like that getting down in those little tents. I need to be able to stand up. So I found a spot and here we go. First time I've pitched this tent and I'm going to set up with how I imagine myself setting up in future things. So let's go down this fucking gravel road, driveway. If I drop the bike, it's going to make some great footage. Here we go. I've got Billy the kid on the back, loaded up with stuff. Oh, but away we go. Oh, she's rough. She's rough. She's rough. Goodbye, house. Hello, adventure. Right, stop. The thing is with the trailer, it sort of pushes me a bit fast, or I can get my groove on, you know. Anyway, off we go. See you at the other end. Okay, so you can see that's gone right down there. It's gone right down. But I'm going to work that out after I take off Billy the kid and we're going to set up camp. So let's go, shall we? Okay, well I found this beaut little spot here and there's got pretty flowers. Isn't that what camping's about? So this looks pretty good, so I'll clear the ground and we're going to set up the teepee and set myself up camping for a solo night. First things first, I need to unhitch Billy the kid and get my positioning. That's easy, all right? What about the flowers? Okay. I've got a chair, got a pillow, got a mattress, got Campfire, got an insert, got a, oh, that's a table, that's a chair. I got this, which is going to be of no use. A shovel that I don't know how to use. I've got a hammer, got speakers for music, and something in this pocket. Flashlight, light. Handy. It's all handy shit, right? But what you're all wanting to know about is the tent. Now, this is the tent. This is the tent I bought, I reckon it's close to 2 years ago. It hasn't even been taken out of the packet. It's a Indian tent teepee, 190 TPU polyester, water column, 1200 meters. What the fuck that means, I have no idea. It's waterproof, it can hold 3 people, which is more than enough with 1 person and gear. Its size is 290 by 270 by 225. Its pack size is 62 by 15.5 by 15.5. It's 22 millimeters of metal and it's OD green. So it's like an army green. So I'm going to sort of clear that area a bit now and make some, totally unprepared. Haven't got a rake, which I thought I had. So I'll just use branches. Let's see now. clearing off a bit of land here with my makeshift broom, which is a load of shit. Right. One tip I'd give anyone is to make sure you carry some little rake or something. Here we go. Now, there's probably instructions, probably not. But how hard can it be putting up a tent? Really? Okay, poles. That's a good start. And this is now a ground cover would be good. And to work out where the front door is. Oh, here it is. That looks like it. So I want to face the view. I want to have the flowers behind me. It's all about the view, right? Right here we've got 4 poles, and I reckon they're the middle. And the rest are just these in the ground sticks. And that's the pole for the top, I would imagine. So, I think the first thing to do is to hammer these into the ground. And one thing I have got is a hammer. So I'm a little bit prepared, right? Okay, I've staked it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The base down first. I don't know if that's the right way to do it. And those pegs aren't in real good, but I need to get a fucking big rock and bang them in. So now I'm going to do the middle thing, the pole. So let me see if I can set this camera up. I love this camp living. Okay, I've put the pole together. As far as poles go, that was pretty easy, although it did still take me a little bit of time. Now, I would hazard to guess that this is to go on the floor, stand it up, and that goes through the middle. So let's have a crack at putting it in the middle. Okay, here we go. I'll beat that rain. Okay. See ya. I'm here. Apart from the fact that the ground is fucking hard, I can't put the sticks in. If I had more strength in this right wrist, because I don't want to harp on, but I have, it's not healing as quick as I'd hoped. So let me just see what I can do before I find that big rock to be able to. Okay. Well, you know, as far as tents go, once I get the hang of it, this one's going to be an easy one. And it's got these, oh, that's where the other sticks come in handy. To pull it, rightio. Let me just fix up this bit. So, how does that work? All right. You've got to get it in the right hole, said the barmaid to the bishop. Well, I've got it in the right hole, but she needs this condom thing over it. Those pegs will come out again. That's it. Now, I haven't got a dead center because I need to just pluck around a bit more. But you're getting the idea, right? But the tent looks fabulous. So that's obviously got to go in the middle. I'll get there. And these ropes obviously come just to sort of tighten everything up. So I'll get that. Okay, well, I've managed to get the bike up. That took me a lot of effort. So there's a lot of room in there. I'm loving it. What I don't love is there's no toggles to hold the doors back. It's just another, I've done this one for instance, it's just a tie. So you've actually got to tie a knot, where a loop and a toggle peg would have been so much better. It's the same with the windows. They've got these pissy little things that don't do anything. And then you can tie them up, and again, it's got this stuff where you've got to tie a little knot. That would be an absolute punish. Well, it is a punish. But anyway, that's it. That's inside. It's got the 4 windows. I've started to tie that up. And the fly screen, I think so. First things first, I've got this little concertina stool thing that locks in to place. And hitting the road again, 2 wheels and a dream. Scissors in hand, coolest granny you've ever seen. Makeover's the mission, she's coming to town. Her razor is sharp and her close shave is. So in preparation for dinner tonight, I will go hunting. I have water, have a flashlight, I have corn chips and dip, and I have a knife. Now that's a knife. So there's little rabbits. I've seen some rabbits, some deer in the woods, and let's see what we can go and get. This might take me a while, always does. I do get there in the end. Now I'm going to get ready to light a fire, because after I kill the rabbit and the deer and the other stray animals, so I've got this little camp set. Oh, let me see, I just got to remember how this works. So there's well, okay, I worked out the table and I thought it was because there's a lip rather than go through those rings. Anyway, when I opened the bag up to put things away, I found these things. Now they obviously do something on each corner, but I'm not going to fucking worry about it, because I can't be bothered. But anyway, the concept is good. So I'm going to fill that with wood and leaves and crackling and create a fire. There's plenty of dried stuff and kindling around here. So how do we make fire? Well, I don't know if you know this, but I was asked to be a contestant on, what do you call it, the Survivor, Australian Survivor. I was approached to be on the season 2022 this year. And I said yes, reluctantly. But then they went down the track of doing it with mother-daughter or best friends or something like that. And they wanted couples, of which I didn't have anyone to do it with me. Sad, isn't it? So I had to say to them, I haven't got someone that will do it with me. Because it's not just a matter of doing Survivor, like it's a matter of taking 2 or 3 months off work, out of your life, the whole thing. So I'm just getting some sticks. So I had to learn how to make fire, right? Rub some rocks together, and of course when the rain comes I'll be tucked up in that tent, cozy. Just to complete the picture, I do like a bit of design and decoration. I think I should go on the block or something. Can you imagine the house I could design? So, oh my god, it's just got a tear in it. Oh no, it's my cactus. Oh, maybe we don't do the base. I know I'm in the Australian bush, but I think I need a sort of a cactus go. It's part of the design. It has got a hole in it though, which is a bit of a shame. Now I do have some feathers, just to give it a bit of a look, you know. I have with me some rock. You do this from, I'm just going to get it on the crackly stuff. And before you know it, I'll have a roaring fire. Then I have to go hunting for some rabbits. Maybe not in that order, but here we go. Here we go. Remember, I was asked to be on Survivor Australia. I think they might get me for another season, so watch out for that. I'm just going to cut to the chase. I hope that keeps going. No. I don't know, there's nothing fucking burning except my fingers. So Calamity, Billy the Kid has everything going on here. Oh, fuck. Rightio. And that's the inside. I mean, I've got my sleeping blanket and shit to add in there. So it's good to know that if I don't have the trailer, there's room for shit in there and on the bike. So how good does all that look? What a setup, huh? What a setup. I'm just going to get that fire going in a minute. And I mean, the tent's got to be tightened up. You know, before you start commenting, it's not tight, I know, and I need a ground cover. Get all that. So I didn't have much luck with the stone and the fire making thing. I didn't have much luck with this, but I'm having a lot of luck with corn chips. So the advice was that if you can use corn chips because of the oil in them, and look, it's making it happen. So that's the other tip. Make sure you have a packet of corn chips with you when you want to make fire in the bush. Well, good day everybody. Now, if you've just watched the video, you would have seen that I managed to do a bit of a camp experiment, which is what it was for me. Yes, I was out where there was no electricity, and I only didn't go far, but everyone's wondering, where was I? If you look out to that vista out there, I found a little spot on a sort of a property where they gave me some space, and I gave it a crack. So you'll also may know I posted up these pictures of me camping, of the whole setup and of me having my beer, because I said, what was the thing you did first for the last time? And I did a post and I spread that around social media, and you know, people commented. Anyway, that was the first time that I've ever drunk a bottle of beer, and it was the first time that I'd gone out camping, and it was an experiment because I'd never opened that teepee tent before, and I was really anxious to see what it was like. I just want to point out that you know, the trolls are out there, the keyboard warriors, and these guys made this comment on this Facebook page where I posted those pictures just to share with people. And they said just, oh, this is fake. Everything about this is fake news. And, oh, she's probably got a whole crew there. I reckon she gets her bike and her trailer trailered in on a van. And she sits there and just goes and sits. She has people that set everything up, and she just goes and sits there and has her picture taken. Once you get to know what I do, you know that I'm not fake. I'm genuine. I ride everywhere. I drag Billy the Kid with me. I do put up tents. I do camp. Yes, I'm new at it. And that was the whole point of that exercise, was for me to practice and get better at putting up tents, because I'm not that handy. I'm resourceful, but I'm not that handy. Anyway, I'm back here now. And I've got to unload that because I packed up everything really roughly. The tent didn't go in the bag properly, so I've got to pull everything out, tidy it up, because I wanted to get home. But to those naysayers, those dream killers, those cynics and critics out there that have got nothing better to do than lay shit on someone that's just giving things a go, well, here is my message to you.
You ignorant fucking cunts.
I'm the Aussie and the Indian. Oh, wrong one, this Indian.